Hi students, welcome to another lesson of the next in the style questions, and before we get started I'd like you to like, share and subscribe. Share this with a friend who will be sitting gate with you. And the first question is a line question where the lines are moving around at different angles and you need to find out what comes next in the pattern. Now, I'm going to use a highlighter and I recommend everyone else to also use a highlighter. It's one of the best ways of solving these style questions. And just highlight the first line you're going to try and follow. So here we are, let's try and follow this line around. And let's say it moves anti-clockwise 45 degrees, then 90 degrees, then maybe 135 degrees. All right, that makes sense. And then use another highlighter and try and follow another line. So let's say we want to follow this line here. And let's say that just moves 45 degrees anti-clockwise and it overlaps with this line. And then it overlaps here again. And the last line, which I can see, is this one here. And it stays still and then it moves a bit more. I'm not too sure what the blue line is currently doing. However, I need to be considerate. Okay, in the meantime, we might actually find out our answer with just the green and the yellow line. So the yellow line should, in theory, move another 180 degrees. So it should be this one here or here. So our answer is C or D. And let's look at the green line, which should move another 45 degrees, which is here and here. Now we have to guess between C and D, and if that blue line moves there or does it overlap with another line. Now from what I'm seeing, every single one has a blue line, so I'm going to go with option D. And the rule for the blue line, which I'm going to come up with, is that the blue line is moving completely random, but it will never intersect with the other two lines. It will never overlap. So I'm going to go with option D. I know there's some students out there that will go with option C. Yes, this is a 50-50 and sometimes you have to come to that. However, use your best reasoning and make sure you can use your reasoning to find out a solution. If you say option C, it's up to the gate test markers to mark that correct or not. Let's go on to the next question, where we are looking at this sort of bricks or moving around. This reminds me of the game of Snake mobile game, where you try and chase the apple around. Yeah, and the snake moves in sort of 2D shapes. Okay, so I can see it's along the bottom and then it moves up, and I can see it's moving up. Alright, so assume it's a 5x5 grid. So I know the answer is either A or B. So I'm gonna say A or B. You can eliminate C and D. Not too sure yet. Let's look at this black cube here. Moves here, then it moves to the end. Then it goes all the way back up to the top, and then it moves to the middle, and then it should be in the third position. So my answer is option B. Okay, option B. Option B. And I'll erase what I put down for those. Okay, that was a fairly simple question. Should be quite precise and you should be able to see that answer almost immediately. Alright, the last one. Pause the video here if you're struggling with this question. Try your very best to solve it. Alright, if you were able to come up with a solution, your answer should be A. And that is because we are just looking at symmetry. You can see the line of symmetry here is a vertical line, and they're symmetrical on both sides. A lot of students forget this as one of the options, the line of symmetry. This one, no vertical line of symmetry, no vertical line of symmetry, no vertical line of symmetry. Whereas this one here, very nice oval, has a vertical line of symmetry. That's why It is option A.